Okay. All right. It's time to start the show. Bad morning, everybody. It's Keith at 50th Street Studio, and it's time for Bad Saturday Morning. I see we got five people here already. I see, and everybody's in Twitch, of course. I'm streaming on YouTube on the ThinkBolt channel because we still can't stream on the 50th Street Studio channel. I see Javier, Chris, Miranda, Carol. Carol says happy Saturday. It's never a happy Saturday here on Bad Saturday Morning, Carol. It's always a bad Saturday. That's kind of the point. We're going to be watching some bad stuff today. I've put together a mini marathon of some early children's television programming, starting with Howdy Doody and some other things that I'll surprise you with later. Javier says it's a happy bad Saturday. No, not really. I'm glad to see everybody. Everybody here knows that 50th Street Studio here is a nonprofit, and yeah, Carol is apologizing. You don't need to apologize. Chris says it's a happy Saturday right this second. Okay, I guess. 50th Street Studio is a nonprofit. We survive on donations from viewers. A link where you can donate appears every 5 minutes or so in the Twitch chat. So please donate. We are starting a new weekend, so the counter for this weekend is at 0, and I always want to try to get to 100 over the course of a weekend. We'll be streaming for the next 90 minutes or so, or the next 2 hours or so here this morning. And this evening, starting at 7 p.m. Pacific, I'll be showing Manos: The Hands of Fate, the final installment of our horror fail month, the pre-horror month that is September. And Jackie Naiman, who played the little girl in the film back in 1966, will be co-hosting with me. It'll be great fun. So please donate what you can, and let's try to get to that 100 today. Let me introduce my co-hosts. You guys, unmute yourselves. And,
okay.
This is Mr. Fox Guy immediately to my left, and Captain Slinky on the other end there. Yep, that's you. Is your mic on? Yeah. Okay, your mics are working. That's good. Chris says hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
Last Saturday of September.
Yeah. Well, last Saturday of September. It did. It did seem to go by quickly. Mm-hmm. Every individual day drags by like it's never going to end, but then the whole month will go by. Like, you're like, because every day's the same. Every day is the same these days.
Welcome to Tuesday, everybody.
Yeah.
Wait, what? The hell?
Miranda.
What happened?
Miranda is asking if Mr. Fox Guy got a haircut. She says you look nice.
I did not get a haircut. I cut my hair. Okay. I didn't watch it this one time. Because I'm not leaving the house and have some strange person with all kinds of viral stuff get in this potted.
Yeah.
This vessel, or this wessel, as they would say.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna happen. No.
Both of you have new microphones, though, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I don't know if it sounds any better, but
phone over here.
Still the voice I got. So.
Yeah.
We're gonna be loud.
So, for anyone who's new here, Mr. Fox Guy and Captain Slinky both do their own streams. Mike plays bad movies twice a week, and on Wednesdays and Fridays, and is trying to do a Discord movie watching evening on Mondays. Right? Is that Mondays?
Ooh.
Yep, that's the whole plan. Actually, play really good movies.
Mm-hmm.
So have to offset the too bad with a one good movie.
Yeah.
So, and it's not really a subjective thing, because I consider Godzilla versus Space Godzilla as a good movie, but I mean really like substantively good
Yeah.
movies, like like Studio Ghibli movies or Kubrick movies or something like that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Sure.
All
They're
right.
not bad, they're just misunderstood.
If I play Seven Samurai, it's a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay, it's proven good. Anything Kurosawa, even Throne of Blood.
Captain Slinky streams several times a week. You can watch him build crazy lamps. Crazy lamps.
Lamps you've never seen.
Show us an example. Do you have something there with you?
Yes, please.
I do. Hang on.
He'll build freaky lamps out of junk, or out of stacks of VHS
broken
tapes.
Toys and broken lamps. I learned how to recycle the stuff and everything. This one is one that I call this is just Batman playing with himself.
Okay.
And,
That goes on forever. It's like that short that we saw.
Yeah. Javier is speaking up in favor of Godzilla versus Space Godzilla. He says that's a good.
Excellent movie. Yeah.
I don't believe I've seen it.
One of the actors just died recently who was in that movie, so I got to go back and find out who it is. But that was during the Millennium series when they were all interconnected movies, and they actually didn't reboot every time.
Yeah.
But they had a really good run. It's like I found out much later that they kept making Godzilla movies well through the 90s.
Over and over.
Yeah. You know what? I totally forgot that we need to catch up with our weekly stories. We need to catch up
Stories, yes.
Chargeman Ken and who else? Mighty Hercules, Clutch Cargo.
Yes.
So let's get started with that. Do I have the right ones loaded up?
Does it matter? It's all gonna be great.
Now we're not gonna know the continuity. Oh no.
Well, in this one, I'm hoping it's Chargeman Ken sees an alien jaywalking and that this destroys the entire race.
This is episode 10 of Chargeman Ken. Can you believe we're at episode 10?
Oh, what have I done with my life?
And out of the previous 9, the one I remember most is the butterflies.
Yeah.
Go figure.
I don't know. Episode 1 left such an impression on me.
You have to.
One again?
Episode 1, some aliens showed up and he just slaughtered everything. It was very simple.
Like,
and he was teasing his sister and
yeah, it's not sit down and have a reasonable conversation, Ken. It's charge, man.
Yeah, it's not Cash Man,
Yeah.
Barakan runs amok. Oh, Barakan's the robot.
Oh no.
Barakan is gonna have to put him down.
Let the body count begin. This music belies the violence is about to happen.
Yeah. All finished. This is the episode that scarred so many Japanese children, where he had to shoot Barakan and take him out to the barn and shoot him.
Well, yeah, I never wanted no Barakan anyway.
It's an alien.
My name is Hitomi.
No human would have interest in this kid.
No human would be interested in Chargeman Ken.
Yeah, so it's got to be an alien.
Yeah. And she's got purple hair. I mean, what a giveaway. Okay, he's immediately chasing this woman.
Yeah.
Isn't this supposed to be about the...
Ken's...
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
I was saying, where's the robot? Isn't this episode supposed to be about the robot? Oh wait, he's trapped him under glass.
I think the robot is dressed up as the lady.
Everyone's gonna think he's a mom now.
Oh, it's the alien leader.
Sucker fingers.
Yeah. So they really humiliated Ken this time. There was sexual attraction involved.
Wow.
Humiliation. Uh-oh.
That was easy.
Yeah, just... Okay. Aliens standing around.
Like they do.
Okay, are these Chargeman Ken's parents?
I guess.
Dad, mom, yeah, I guess
Maybe Chargeman Ken could get out using his killing word. Kind of like, you know,
yeah.
Al Moadib.
It's a very slow-paced tragedy going on here.
For Ken, yeah.
Stuck being a mime for the rest of my life. No.
Oh! Whoa!
Oh.
A guillotine. It's a fitting implement for your desk. Wow. Wow. Oh my
Are
God.
they breaking a law, not being French?
Okay, silly music plays while Chargeman's
Get off
sister
your
is in the
soapbox.
guillotine.
Oh. Yeah. Delegate.
Wow, inappropriate music.
Yeah. Well, that was weird.
What is going on? Okay, suddenly there's music. Wait, why didn't he do this at any time? This is there are plot holes all over the place.
So what happens to his scarf? Like, does it go somewhere?
Yeah. Somewhere.
Thank you, Ken. We appreciate your assistance in helping us escape.
Everyone run for it.
Hey, everyone.
Run away with loud report.
Speaking of loud report, isn't the robot supposed to run amok?
I'm not seeing much amok.
Yeah.
Wire, and it all amucked everywhere.
I have a cat by my knee. Hello.
Well, they play this this bullfighting music. That's what it sounds like to me.
Ernest Hemingway presents Chargeman Ken. Yeah, there's no amok. There's more schmuck than amok.
Yeah.
Whoa. That's a molecular unstable.
He destroyed the mothership. Wasn't that their mothership?
Yeah. Is that it? Is it over?
So Barakan was the hero today. Nothing for some of my skills. Whoops. Is this the amok part?
I guess so. Oh, Barakan.
Olympia!
Yeah, Olympia. I was so hoping that the aliens were going to reprogram the robot and he was going to attack.
That would have been a good decision.
Yeah.
Instead, he touched a wire and went, electrifying.
So did the aliens get a ride home somewhere? Or? It's not there anymore. You're like, oh man.
So the Geralian leader pulled the Bugs Bunny trick on Chargeman Ken. He dressed up like a girl. He got him all sexually aroused, and then
that cartoon made me feel fun.
Because I had
so
this.
Wife...
Go ahead. Your wife what?
Here we go. No. I'm gonna be. So we were talking about. You mentioned Bugs Bunny, and I was going over like who are like the universally loved celebrities, and it's a list of 3 so far: Betty White, Keanu Reeves, and Bugs Bunny. Who doesn't love Bugs Bunny? You know, but Hercules now. This Hercules, they make that list.
The thing about Bugs Bunny, a friend of mine was talking to his niece, and he made an Elmer Fudd reference, and she said, you know a guy named Elmer? Man, that's sad. And he was like, no, you know Elmer Fudd, like the Bugs Bunny cartoon. And she said, who? She literally did not know who Bugs Bunny was.
Oh, that's sad. I blame the parents.
Yeah. I'm going to indoctrinate them with Looney Tunes really early.
early on.
It's like, Bugs Bunny can play an entire baseball team? Yeah.
Here's Daedalus sticking his head out of a cloud again. Hasn't he done this trick before?
Isn't that was that Mick Jagger's cloud?
Oh, you.
Is he supposed to stand there?
Oh, he's stealing Zeus's
Compact
CDs.
disc. Oh man. he probably got Marvin Gaye, And then you don't steal that.
Did he say Disco Zeus? I thought he said Disco Zeus.
I heard that.
Yeah,
yes.
you heard that too?
Okay, good. We all agree.
Okay, I'm super paying attention now.
His tiny ill-gotten prize, he said. Okay, what's he gonna do?
He was hiding behind that CD.
Yeah. Okay.
That was like a Herculoid sound.
Wow. He destroyed this poor guy's cart. What a supervillain.
Warn everyone that Daedalus now possesses the power.
Only 3,000 more to go.
Later at the
Then he
crystal
did
rock
level
of
up.
Adonis, the seer of Mount Olympus. Behold, Hercules, King Zeus will be enraged when he learns that his thunderbolt disc has
So a
been
god in
stolen.
Olympus can't get an
Don't
HD
worry,
display?
Adonis.
So Hercules ain't fooling around. He puts the ring on first.
Yeah, that's right, straight up.
We're not gonna have time for that animation.
The-
He just likes how it feels going.
Yeah, the wind
like,
up the
falling
skirt.
down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's got some calves, though. Gams there. Dang.
That's me. That's me.
Where's Daedalus?
That's you, alright.
Psyche. There he is now.
So this little centaur is earthbound, right? So he does get
Yeah.
some peace.
We've seen him fly up to Olympus with Hercules, though. It's inconsistent.
Oh, yeah, Oh, at least those trees don't explode.
Yeah, hi, Carissa. Carissa just came in.
Oh, hi.
Okay. Ouch.
Hit him with a tree. Hit him with a tree.
So Newton's butt was hurt. Newton's literally butt hurt.
Oh, well,
Hercules picks up a tree. What?
Ooh,
Ouch.
that could have been disastrous. Ooh.
Yeah.
Or like a godsend, whichever you want to call on that one. Nice dodge there.
Yeah, I'm still thinking about Disco Zeus.
Yeah.
Okay, the lightning the lightning bolts ran and hid in a volcano. What was that all
Rodan.
about? Oh yeah, Rodan.
Oh yeah, come on. No. Oh, Vesuvius.
The villagers in the valley. They'll be wrecked. They'll be wrecked.
I gotta tackle him on the 10.
Yeah, Carissa, this is Pompeii.
Must seal it up, Newton.
Nice Superman move.
I like the painting. I like the background painting.
Yeah.
Look at this.
There was some talent. I mean, you can't deny
Yeah.
that was behind us. It's fun. It's fun. You can't deny fun.
Whoa! It's a good thing he ducked his head to look at Newton just then.
Hercules. But you haven't stopped me.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
I got the disc. I got the disc.
It's
It's a washer for God's lawnmower. Come on.
yeah, it's I got the disc. It's Depeche Mode.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We got some good music happening now.
Once again,
Yes!
they at least this time we see him flying away.
I know.
They've cheated us so many times.
Has it been 2 weeks?
Yeah. Big Sid Ginsburg.
Big Sid.
Yeah.
Big Sid.
I wonder who the hell Big Sid Ginsburg was.
Oh, where you got big from? Ooh,
Yeah.
big what? Ooh.
Today's lesson is mighty important,
Yay.
remember?
Yeah, good cartoon.
That lesson.
I'm gonna turn up the volume so we can follow this. Okay, so it's been unlike every other story that we're following. We're 10 episodes into Rocky and Bullwinkle, and we're still on the same story arc. The Moon Men.
attention spans were longer back in the 60s and 70s.
Last time you remember, Boris Badenov had captured Rocky and set him adrift in a balloon.
Yes.
The balloon was struck by lightning and plummeted down
I do
toward the
remember
ocean
that.
thousands of feet below. As the balloon fell, the plucky squirrel managed to work his way out of the basket and, spreading his arms and legs, began to glide toward the distant shore miles away.
Boy, I hope I can stretch my glide that far.
Unfortunately, at that
Gliding
moment,
with
Rocky
jet
was
sounds.
being
All
picked
right.
up by the radar antennas of the Air Defense Headquarters.
General Broadbeam, sir, we've spotted a flying object headed straight for us.
What kind of object?
Well, sir, it appears to be a squirrel.
A what?
Yes, sir.
Probably a secret
Hey, no
missile we don't
smoking.
know about. Well, we can't take chances.
Yeah.
Shoot it down.
It does say
And
no
within
smoking.
seconds, huge batteries of weapons were leveled at
No
Rocky
foobar.
and commenced fire.
Holy smoke! They think I'm an enemy.
I'm taking
Hey,
flak.
Cut it out! I'm friendly. Look, I'm smiling. Oh, if they were just some
That was
way I
weird.
could tell them who I am.
Then the brainy squirrel got an idea and began to fly in a special pattern.
Thank you for the donation,
The
Javier.
object is spelling something out.
Sure enough, the wily Rocky was using the smoke from the ack-ack burst to spell out letters, a kind of polka dot skywriting.
Surrender,
say, General?
Dorothy.
Yes. He's firing. Don't harm a hair of his head. That is a U.S. taxpayer. We need every one of them.
All
we
the
can
kids
get.
had no idea, but
So
now
Rocky
we know.
continued gliding toward the shore, this time with an honor escort of jet planes.
Wow, how
Meanwhile,
patriotic.
Oh, this is
at Boris's
joy.
house,
This is
the spy was
absolute
pretending
joy.
to throw a party in honor of the Moon Men, complete with paper hats and noisemakers. While Bullwinkle worked in the room above.
Uh-oh.
Mind if I join you?
In a corner of the room, Boris, who was really anxious to get rid of the Moon Men, was mixing up a bucket full of Mickey Fins.
Oh, goody. Punch.
Boris, if Moose ever drinks that, he will be asleep for weeks.
And we won't get formula from him.
Well, here's looking up your ancestors.
At that moment, Rocky and his escort were flying just a few hundred feet above the house.
I can make it now, fellas. Thanks a lot.
And the squirrel headed down for Boris's hideout.
Wait, a toast.
Oh, sure.
Gentlemen, the Queen.
You said it.
No. Now we must break glasses.
But we ain't drunk the toast yet.
In my country, you break glasses before you drink toast.
Well, if you say so. But people must get pretty thirsty where you live. Now, I'd like to give a toast.
Of course.
Well, here's the crime.
To crime?
Of course, that was a toast that Boris and Natasha had to drink. The results were immediate.
She's going to sleep.
You fellas don't feel sleepy?
Nope.
Not even little bitsy bit?
Nope. That punch sort of peps you up.
Nighty night.
And Boris joined Natasha in deep slumber.
Party droopers.
At that moment, Rocky appeared at the open window.
Bullwinkle, there you are.
Where else? Hiya, Rocky.
Come on, we gotta go back. Everybody's looking for you.
Oh, that's nice of him. Okay, let's go.
Come on, Moon Man.
Our friends started back, but just as they left the house, heavy hands fell on their shoulders and
Oh.
a very official voice boomed.
You are under arrest by order of the United States government.
Our
Wow.
heroes under arrest? Whatever for?
Hmm.
Be sure to see our next episode,
No!
The Bars and Stripes Forever.
Bullwinkle lives.
And clutch.
I loved that
Yeah, that was
Boris
that
and
was a good
Natasha
episode.
couldn't resist drinking the crime.
Well, I mean, you know.
Across the frozen North Country by dog sled. A deafening roar developed.
Yeah, I remember the last time they saw there was a living totem pole and they just walked away from it.
Wow.
Yeah, just whatever.
Rock ledge.
Doing
you'd be
totally
gone.
cool. Yeah. Seen one, you've seen them all.
That avalanche was an accident or on purpose. Well,
Like, the least they could have done is, like, maybe turn a little bit when they did the lips instead of, like, doing
Yeah.
it straight on.
Yeah.
Somebody's sitting on the snow up there. I'll ski on ahead and ask him if he's seen Captain Lowtide.
Thank you again, Javier, for the
Pardon me,
$5 donation.
Have you seen...
We, of course,
Whoops.
No.
Pardon me,
an
sir.
actual
Oh, this is
bear.
gonna be a deep cut reference. But if that polar bear starts singing "Rockabye Baby" on the treetop, when the wind blows, the cradle will rock, I will freak out.
everybody stay close now.
So will I, and I don't need to know
There's the
that.
ship.
It's a Chilly Willy cartoon.
Oh,
Harpoon.
The Legend of Rockabye Point.
Snowshoe's got a gun.
Oh, don't worry. Captain
Everybody around, the homecoming
Lowtide
queen's
give
got a
me
gun.
for signal.
I just played the Homecoming Queen's Bet again for my kid the other day. And the 80s were a different time.
Yeah.
Clutch cargo, little spinner, and city dog paddlefoot.
Thought you'd never get here. Hurry aboard. There's no
His
time
lips aren't
left.
moving.
We're coming, Captain Lowtide. Lower the ladder.
Sometimes your lips don't need them.
Look at that penguin. What happened to that penguin? He just woke up. A used penguin.
You could have gotten here sooner.
There now.
Is he not wearing
Captain.
pants?
Don't give up.
It kind of looked like it.
Though I must admit, my friendly
Yukon
penguin
Cornelius really hit
Tuxedo
the
and I
skids.
just about had it. Tuxedo and Snowshoe are certainly a comfort to me.
Tuxedo and Snowshoe.
Willie. Wow.
And Tuxedo, he's my guard.
Tennessee tuxedo. What?
It's that bird giant Clutch. Little by little, my cargo of precious gold and valuable furs has been stolen.
They left the space for putting a mouth on him.
Yeah, they did.
They probably
Maybe
did.
there's just.
Oh no, that was wrong.
Maybe he just has a little penguin living in his head.
Giant bird tracks. Whoa, me much afraid.
Steady, Snowshoe. Don't go to pieces now. We need you, boy.
Now he's afraid.
I will try.
When that totem pole had eyeballs, he thought nothing of it.
Animated tear.
Yeah.
Wow.
We'll catch that bird giant tonight, and he'll never bother you and Captain Lowtide again.
Yeah, music has kind of got a Manos thing going on.
But first, we'll play
Yeah, the flute music.
Swing it over the railing in front of the ladder.
Master will be very upset.
Hop over the side of your ship. And there. The net's flat on the ground, and I'll just cover it with snow. Like that. There isn't a man or beast
Kinda
who'll get
creepy,
past
Clutch,
that
when you
without
talk
setting
like
off
that.
the alarm.
Well,
He's way too even. He's way too like. He's like 70s
come
mellow.
on into my cabin for a rest. I'll take the upper bunk. You sleep down here.
I like the
boys
bunny
can have
slippers.
Yeah,
a
the
nap.
bunny slippers.
Yeah.
Okay, the
Got like a
children and
real
the
genius
animals
vibe.
sleep
Looks like
together.
we already got the idea.
Yep. Kids table. Yep.
It's
Whoa.
the bird giant. We've
Big
got
Floyd.
him. We've got the bird giant.
It's gonna be
How
the
will
polar
Clutch
bear.
and Company deal with the dangerous bird giant? Be sure to
It's
tune
not the
in
bird
for the
giant.
next exciting episode
Bird
with
giant?
Clutch Cargo.
I think adjective was misplaced. in
It's
that
over.
one.
Our long national nightmare is over.
Yeah. Okay.
It's only just begun.
Okay. Welcome everybody. We've got 11 people watching us on.
Nice.
I think there's like
on-
4 watching you, 3 watching me, and 4 watching.
Okay.
Captain
Yeah, we got
Slinky.
11.
We're just
We got
distributing
9 people
everybody.
on Twitch. Actually, we just got another one. We got 10 people on Twitch and 2 people on YouTube. I'm streaming on my
Hi, everybody.
on my personal YouTube channel, the ThinkBolt channel, because we still can't stream on the 50th Street channel. We'll be able
Has
to do that
YouTube
in
ever
November.
given you any indication when you'll be able to stream again?
Yeah, they've told me it'll expire in November. And we won't be able to stream the monster movies for October on YouTube at all, so it's not something I'm going to miss.
no.
So,
Yeah.
No.
YouTube doesn't like joy. No.
No.
Okay, well,
Unless
welcome
you're
everybody.
Like a huge content creator, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody who's new here, please say hello, introduce yourselves, and let us know how you found the channel. We're getting ready to watch some Howdy Doody, and we'll explore some other early children's television programs. Yeah, it's going to be dismal. For those of you who've never seen really early children's programming on television, it's dismal. It's
That's good. I've been working on a little puppet to watch Howdy Doody with, actually, so
oh, really?
that's good.
How far along
Yeah.
are
He's,
you?
he's right here.
Oh, you. Okay, you've hacked a.
Okay, back to hell with you. There
Okay,
we go.
you shaved a Tickle Me Elmo is what you did.
I skinned a tickle me.
Ooh. I'm not a fan, but yikes.
Head onto it.
Yeah.
I could detect. I don't have to be Deanna Troi to know that there was way too much joy in that, Captain. I'm detecting a lot of joy in the word skinning after you said that.
So thank you, Javier, for the $5 donation. We, of course, as 50th Street Studio is a nonprofit, so please donate. We're at $5 for the day. I'd like to get to 100 by the end of tonight's movie. Someone named Maz28 says Miranda used to be a regular on his Twitch channel, and always promoted us. So that's great. What do you do, Maz? I said his. I'm assuming. Maz says that they lurk frequently. Oh, really? Okay.
We love lurkers.
Yeah.
Lurkers. Great.
I do appreciate it when people say hello when they come in, though, because we have so few viewers. It's always good to know who's here and how you found us. Oh, you play instruments on Twitch. Okay, you're the guitarist. I remember. Right, I remember. Miranda told us about that.
That is talent. That is talent.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming.
Appreciate talent.
Thank you for being here, and I hope you'll be able to join us tonight when we show Manos: The Hands of Fate. We'll have a special guest host who was one of the stars of the movie. And right now, we're going to get started with Howdy Doody. Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can find my inner child in the audience. I probably should be able to spot it pretty fast.
Your inner child.
Yeah. Remember that one child that's looking around kind of like, why am I here?
Yeah.
Which is a lot of the audience.
Yeah. And with all the little boys, so many little boys dressed in suits and ties.
Yeah.
It was a special thing, like flying in a plane.
Kids, what time is it?
Too early.
Say, kids, what time is it? This is, for those of you who don't know, the phrase, hey kids, what time is it, comes from Howdy Doody.
Well, howdy doody, kids, and howdy, Buffalo Bob.
Howdy, Buffalo Bob.
Well, howdy, Mr. Doody. And boys and girls,
oh no,
all my kids here in the gallery, let's go. It's howdy doody. It's howdy doody.
Or are we upside down?
Yeah, it's an existential question.
I'll flip a coin if it goes up, then
April Fool, everybody! April Fool, we're upside down, kids.
Oh,
it was that.
You weren't too dizzy, were you?
With this side.
Yeah,
this
Buffalo
side.
Bob
Right
tricked
now?
us.
Okay, because now, boys and girls, it's time for Kellogg.
Straight into the commercial. This will be Captain Slinky's favorite part.
Oh yeah, kids love the brand. Oh yeah.
Cornflakes, the leader is here with a bright new face, a colorful.
And they've got the voice of Tony the Tiger.
Thurl Ravenscroft.
Thurl Ravenscroft. Yep. I saw the strangest series of posts on Tumblr. This really long conversation about. Someone said that you know how the animated Grinch Who Stole Christmas, the voice of the Grinch was the narrator was Boris Karloff, and the voice of the Grinch was Boris Karloff, but all the songs are sung by Thurl Ravenscroft.
Yeah.
And so there was that song about You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, where he just called the Grinch names for the whole song, and it was Thurl Ravenscroft doing it. Someone pointed out that they always pictured Tony the Tiger and the Grinch being like college buddies, but then Tony the Tiger writing him a searing letter condemning him and singing this song where he calls him names for 3 minutes solid.
You know, that outfit that Buffalo Bob's got on looks like it's a strapless evening gown a little bit, you know, like the frills there.
And a wingding, kids.
With quick access nipple
contest.
Yep.
The two candidates, the Flubadub and me, Howdy Doody. And kids, each wingding will salute one or two states of the United States. During our campaign, we're going to try to cover every state in the United States.
We're all 50 still? We're all 50 around?
This was 19. This was 19.
And Wisconsin. Oh, that's right.
This was
Now, say, you boys and
1952,
girls out
so
there,
it probably
we
wasn't
want you
50
to watch
states.
Yeah, not
everything
just
that
in time.
happens,
Yeah,
because
not
kids,
yet.
now look, when Howdy Doody and the Flubadub finish today's campaign salute, then I want you boys and girls to decide whether you like Howdy Doody or the Flubadub best. So you keep
Flubadub.
watching, kids. Now,
Yeah, Flubadub.
Yeah, we're on this.
a new invention that's going to tell us just
Howdy Doody demands
all
too
have
much out
decided.
of me.
Oh, and kids, it's really a sensational invention. But first, the salute. Well, I'm ready, Buffalo Bob. Well, all right, Howdy. Now, you know, kids, the Flubadub.
Buffalo Bob was doing the voice of Howdy Doody, so the camera always cuts to Howdy Doody when Howdy Doody talks. The kids in the audience will be sitting there watching Buffalo Bob talking in Howdy Doody's voice because he was not a ventriloquist.
That's the confusion. That's the confusion. They're like,
Oh, we should do the disillusionment on that girl in the front here, too.
Yeah.
He's not real?
You boys and girls
It's all
of
been a lie.
Wisconsin and Nebraska, I salute you.
Couldn't
Boy,
pre-record
those
that?
are two great states, Wisconsin and Nebraska.
Well, this was a live
Well,
show.
First of all, Wisconsin.
Yeah, but pre-record all
I
his
salute
lines?
you for producing more cheese and milk than any other state in the country. And Nebraska, well,
Yeah, that's
I
the magic
salute
of
you for
television,
producing
I
more
guess.
butter than any other state in the country. You know, kids, these are the things we
Howdy
need.
Doody was filmed before a live
Without
studio
butter,
audience.
well, all the bread would be dry. And without
Ugh.
milk, well, and all the milk bottles would be dry. Good point, Howdy. Hooray!
Yay.
Yeah, multiple personalities, hooray!
Thank you,
Whoa,
Bob
wow.
and Ted. Well, now, those two states, as great as they are, deserve the very best kind of a president. Now, first, kids, here is a song that I rewrote especially for Wisconsin. Whoa! Yay, Wisconsin.
Cheese,
Yay,
Packers cheese.
Wisconsin, where the cows all roam.
He is singing the college tune.
I could talk about Milwaukee
got boobs.
till the cows come home. Yay, Wisconsin. Yay, Wisconsin.
They've got the football organ playing too.
Wow.
Vote for me. Howdy Doody is the name.
The song's about Nebraska, but also about him.
Go Dells.
Very, very good. Hooray for Wisconsin. Yes, sir. And now,
Packers!
Nebraska.
Packers!
Hold everything, wait a minute. Stop the music.
What's the matter, Bob? What's the
What
matter?
the hell?
You're not going to sing two
That's
songs
the
before I
Flubadub.
sing one, Howdy,
His
old boy.
opponent.
No, sir.
Reptilicus.
Children of Wisconsin,
Reptilicus.
the Flubadub salute you.
Oh.
And here is a song that I
That thing is
rewrote
brilliant.
especially for Wisconsin. Oh,
It's a combination of Reptilicus and Goosey.
Yay, Wisconsin, where the cows all roam. I could talk
Brilliant.
about Milwaukee till the cows come home.
Wait, Bob. Now, wait, that's
Oh, that's
exactly the same as the song that I wrote.
Quiet, the Flubadub is singing.
No.
Yay, Wisconsin, yay, Wisconsin, fight on for her fame. Vote for me, Flubadub's a lovely name. Yeah.
Brett Favre for president of Wisconsin.
Wow, this is rigged. This is so rigged.
Nebraska
Yeah, I
love
know,
me.
I know.
See, he's teaching him that politicians steal each other's
And that
shit,
means it's full of wonderful
and that
animals like me.
that the system is
And
rigged.
I am the world's most wonderful animal.
Clap
And
time.
since
Yeah.
Nebraska has goats and cows and sheep
They're like,
and things like that running all around all over the
what?
place,
Yeah.
Nebraska needs me for president.
Flubadub, do you have a song for Nebraska?
Got you there,
No,
Flubadub.
Corn,
I
corn,
don't,
corn,
not
corn,
yet.
corn, corn,
Oh, well,
corn,
then
corn.
may I sing mine?
I guess so.
Okay, Nebraska, here it comes. Yay, Nebraska, yay, Nebraska, famous farming state.
They can only get the right
When Nebraskans started asking for a candidate,
I did not watch this, so I did not know this was going to be about politics. I knew it was going to be an April Fool's gag.
Oh, I long for Chargeman Ken right now.
Yeah.
Nebraska, hooray!
I just happened to think of a song.
Oh, yeah.
that was
So who's
quick,
doing
Bob.
Flubadub or whatever his name
Now,
is?
I don't
for
know.
Voice of that.
Nebraska and especially especially for its largest city,
One of the two
Omaha,
other people
the
that are
Flubadub
working there at
says,
the show.
Cameraman.
Yay, Nebraska! Yay, Nebraska! I love Omaha! 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 Vote for me, Flubadub,
Oh, now that's the same song that
Flubadub
I
was
sang,
immediately removed from the
I
premises
don't
and now
care.
resides on the
I
island of
deserve a
Misfit
cheer.
Toys.
Flubadub for president!
So the kids are learning that there's an approved candidate and a candidate that we hate.
Thank you so much.
Oh, now,
Well, that kid was like, oh no, I'm not having any of this.
Yeah.
You sound like
Oh,
a broken
no.
record, Omaha.
Boy, I'll show you how. I'll break records, all right, honey. But it'll be in the voting. Yes, sirree. The ha-ha will be on you and not on me next November because more kids will vote for me than ever voted for anybody else in the world before.
They don't know what
November,
voting
still
is.
7 months off, Bob.
If this
What
was
about Howdy Doody
if this was
today?
April of
Well, I'm sure
1952,
you'll
this is a
find
long
more
way
kids are
away.
supporting me than are supporting
They want their
you.
Easter
Yeah, but my
baskets.
new
Yeah.
invention
That's
will
it.
give us kids the answer. Now, Flub, you come back in about
Who?
10
What?
minutes and
What
then
presidential
we'll
election was there in
settle.
1952?
Okay.
You can
Was
look
it,
that up
uh,
real quick.
Eisenhower?
Maybe.
Yay, Wisconsin,
Was it
yay,
the, or is it, yeah. I like Ike.
That Flub, he's a good singer, isn't he, kids?
No, not
He
really.
really sings. He sings in all the
That girl
keys
right there, man,
in one
she's just
song.
like, my
Yeah.
illusion
Yes,
is
Yeah.
sir, kids,
destroyed.
there's Clarabelle. Now, look, I want to tell you something. I think the Wingding got off to a pretty good
Is this
start
Bob
today,
Keeshan?
and it looks like that
That's
Flubadub's
Clarabelle?
going to give Howdy quite a
Not this early in it.
But you know,
no.
kids,
That's okay.
I
Yeah.
think I feel much better seeing Howdy.
When we talked about Howdy Doody a couple of weeks ago, I said that Bill Wendell, the announcer from David Letterman, played Clarabelle LaCon. I was wrong about that.
Already.
Okay.
Bill Wendell was the announcer for Ernie Kovacs during this time.
Okay.
And there was Ernie
Oh, it looks
Kovacs.
like Keeshan, though. Who is that?
First of all,
Oh, it might
I
be.
just take
It does look
one
like
of these
Keeshan.
rocket
Yeah,
planes,
Yeah.
and I put it right up here on the launching tube.
Because of the the mustache. He's got that
Clarabelle
Cesar
blows
Romero
through
thing
this
going on.
Yeah,
launching
yeah,
tube,
he does.
Then the plane will take off.
Oh, Keeshan was
All right,
awesome.
Clarabelle, take a big, deep breath. Get all
Much
ready
more
for
awesome
action.
than Buffalo Bob.
1, 2, 3, rockets away! And
Yay.
Look at that go. Good going,
But,
Clarabelle. Yes, sir. And kids,
Ernie
you
Kovacs
can
did a Howdy
it's
Doody
a
spoof
really
where
terrific.
Bill Wendell played
Now,
the
first of all,
Clarabelle
kids, you
part,
get a
and that's
red
what I was
and
thinking
green
of.
beam
Yeah.
And a launching tube, and a 20-inch blasting tube.
Okay, we already
and
hawked
3
the
rocket
breakfast cereals. Now we got to
planes
hawk
that
the
you can
toys.
price out and put together easily. Just by
Actually, I kind of
following the
want
simple
one of
instructions.
Yeah, I
Now,
do kind of want one of these.
And kids, they're very easy to get too. Now, all you have to
Oh,
do
yep,
is
they're
to
in the
have
cereal.
fun.
Oh.
Get you a box
Yeah.
of those
Come on,
golden
parents.
fresh Kellogg's Rice Krispies.
Go
And
and
then
pester your
tear
parent.
off
She is
the
not
top of
happy
the
No.
at
She is
all.
and
not.
you nail that.
She was like,
Fill it with your name and
I
address.
came here,
25 cents in
I came here
coin.
wanting to sit next to
Send
Buffalo
that
Bob, and
to
now I
Kellogg's,
can't wait to
Box
get out of here.
8500A,
Oh.
Chicago 77, Illinois. Now, this
Before
offer
zip
is good
codes.
only in areas where not prohibited
Wow.
by law. And believe me, kids,
We're
you'll
not
have a
prohibited by
barrel
law.
of your arrow
Because the
doodle
kids will
be
have to do the
But
research,
now,
see if
don't
law
forget,
prohibits
kids,
this.
The sooner you write in, the sooner the mail.
Are there areas where this kind of thing was prohibited
So don't delay,
by
kids,
law?
and send
There must have
right
been.
away.
Oh,
Oh, yes, sir. Well, kids,
Deregulate
now
Howdy
we're gonna
Doody.
have a Howdy Doody old time movie, and then, oh gosh, Dilly Dally.
Gosh, Howdy doesn't want to see this next part either.
We'll talk to Dilly. We'll straighten him out.
Ooh.
Come on in, boys. and
Interosser.
girls.
Oh, wow.
Come
Yeah,
on
the
in
Interosser.
now, and we're going to show you the rest of the movie that we started.
Howdy Doody
yesterday.
old time movie.
The movie with our buddy Mickey McGuire and his entire gang when they set out to go way, way, way out west.
Oh
Mickey
boy.
and the gang, they were making
It's
Plymouth
all
wagons
to
yesterday,
impress
and they had
Darla.
the whole gang routed out. They heard that there was gold out west, so that's where they're going. How about this little girl? Honey, do you like old-time movies? Do you? What's
Show
your
don't
name?
tell, Buffalo.
Nancy what?
Show don't tell.
Where are you from,
Yeah.
Nancy? From Philadelphia. Well, it's nice to have you here with us today. How many of you kids are from out of town? Let me see your hands. How many from out of town?
We all ran away from home.
Yeah, we don't get to see any of this. What's going on with this kid?
Bridgeport,
Petey.
Connecticut.
Yeah, there is
Well,
Petey.
say, nice to have you here. Where are you from, Sonny?
I don't know.
What?
Wonderful. Nice to have all you visitors.
Okay, dogs and cats are gonna fight. What is going on?
Mass hysteria.
Yeah, just hysteria. This is.
Alan, and where are you from, Alan?
Danger.
Vernon. Yes, that is far away.
Look at this weird effect.
That's on the way to New York.
They got the camera centered on the animal while it runs.
Hey, kids. And I saw a kind of a funny-looking man on the train.
Assistance, s'il vous plaît, assistance. French cat.
My name is George Washington.
Whoa.
So I said to the
Whoa.
George
Oh.
he said he just thinks he is. But we all knew he was. Later, he got off in Mount Vernon. Can you imagine? I wonder what. Do you? I tried.
That's actually creative. Oh.
Yeah.
God, this is the weirdest effect.
If Blanky Lou were here.
Yeah. I didn't expect this at all. Honestly, I didn't expect to be entertained by this at all.
It's like, did I put the wrong thing in my drink? And then drop acid
Yeah.
again?
This monster has the head of a cat.
Careful. The acid is right next to the drink mix in the kitchen, so be careful.
And it has the tail of a dog, and that's
Okay.
exactly what it is. A great big
These,
stovepipe with a cat in one end
for
and a
those
dog
of
in
you
the other
who
end.
who weren't familiar with Howdy Doody at all, those youngsters,
It's a plumber's dream with a pet shop.
even when I was a kid in the late 60s and early 70s, the Howdy Doody show was not rerun, was never rerun at all. I did not grow up with Howdy Doody.
Now Mickey and his gang are really scared.
Okay, now they're gonna kill Indians.
Good. About time.
I believe it was the Hanna-Barbera clan came in and eradicated everything about
Yeah,
Howdy Doody.
but then the Howdy Doody show was a live show. It wasn't made for syndication. It was run on NBC. It was a national network show that was live every single day. It was live every Monday through Friday, and then again on Saturday. There was a longer thing on Saturday. And Buffalo Bob did this live for like 12 or 14 years. It was a colossal hit. That went on for the whole decade. It was one of the first. It was one of the first network children's shows.
He's afraid of Mickey because Mickey's got this.
Whoa!
Firewater.
He's drinking booze.
Yeah, and he's drinking. He must be drinking nitroglycerin.
Oh.
We must have.
That's healthy. Yeah.
We must have missed that part.
Let's see about drinking. Have a like energy drink going on there. Ooh.
They're all running away.
Potential
They're
energy.
all running away from.
Yeah.
They're all running away from Mickey as long as he's got this firewater there. See, they're afraid of him. But now watch what happens.
He's drinking nitroglycerin and smoking.
Firewater's running out. Watch this.
Tear him apart, boys.
Kids, this picture won the Academy Award in 1904 for having the best sound effects. Did you know that? Sound effects were provided by Jack.
No, it didn't. Buffalo Bob
was in Shawshank. Brooks. It's like, oh, let's see, I got put in the big house in '04.
Jack,
So when the short won the Academy Award, I burned down the town. So yeah.
From the island of Jamaica.
What about Jamaica? This is creative filmmaking here. I gotta say, I think this is pretty funny. We've got 13 people watching now. 11 people on Twitch, 2 people on YouTube. Say hello. Say hello, everybody who came in. We're glad to have you. Oh boy, more commercials.
Oh, that girl's like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate dental cream.
Boy, Howdy and Buffalo Bob have to shield
Back
constantly.
in the old days when you had to deal with dental propaganda.
Yeah. I pointed out once before that the popular live streamers today have the same sponsorship model that early television did. They have to shield their sponsors' products constantly. They have to do it constantly.
Say what's more, boys. You know, when you brush your teeth,
Howdy Doody's going to tell us about
right
Kingdom's Rising.
Colgate dental cream stops tooth decay best. And see, you know, kids, last night
Have you noticed when you watch your Twitch for the last couple of weeks, half the time it'll start with a condom ad. Have you noticed that?
Big tree.
It's like, I don't know. I don't see ads a lot.
And just then, I heard
Yeah,
a rustling in the tree.
I don't actually
And
watch
I looked
it.
up, and there was old
Well,
Mr.
What's he
there's
doing up there?
And I
Oh,
called,
my.
Look out, Happy Tooth, look out!
Aurora Borealis is
What's
here.
the
She
cargo?
says she's a friend of
But
Slinky's.
just as I spoke,
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Colgate Dental
Welcome.
Cream jumped from
Rora
behind a
was
tree
my
and
my
pulled down Mr.
co-conspirator in
Toothpick.
doing the Saturday
And
morning
Mr. Colgate Dental Cream said,
historical reenactment
Oh,
watch.
Because decay
Okay.
Back in
hide
the
from
day.
me.
Okay.
I jumped, I reminded her, oh, hey, I do this stuff too now.
Okay.
so now kids,
Great.
you
Well,
remember,
glad to have you, Aurora.
for a happy tooth or a happy teeth, you use Colgate Dental Cream. You'll like
Okay.
that wonderful wake-up flavor.
Okay.
So this is like
boys
5
and
minutes
girls,
of kids show
you
and like
brush
55
your
minutes of
teeth with
commercials.
Colgate,
Yeah,
Colgate
So
singing-
nothing's changed.
singing the songs, right.
toothpaste with such good taste.
That's got to be Bob. Look
it
at
could
the
be.
eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could be.
yeah.
Teeth for dilly-dally. Now, you know, Howdy made a new invention. And what was that new invention called, kids? The what was it? The pipsqueak. That's right, the pipsqueak.
That kid was paying attention.
Now, we made
Knew
this
the name, and then as soon as Bob addressed him directly, it was like,
Yeah.
no matter
Oh,
where
right.
he goes on his secret
Hey,
trip.
you kid.
And
Yeah, you.
yesterday,
That kid
right
was paying
out of the
attention.
blue, Dilly
Yeah.
Dally
That's
stormed
good.
in here, and he said that he
She wants
was
to go
going
home.
to tell Mr. Buster
Yeah.
about how he's using his new invention called
she's
the pipsqueak.
she's dying inside as we were watching.
Yep.
Oh, now, Dilly, you better change the way that you're acting, buddy.
Howdy.
Yeah, you better
Please,
straighten up.
He's come around.
That you were
Yeah.
watching him with your
I've never
pipsqueak.
watched a
Then
childhood
you won't be
ending.
able
in
to
real
use
time.
it anymore.
Well, now, Dilly, I don't know what's eating you, buddy, but I'm sorry, old boy.
I'm gonna give
going
you
to use
such
the
a punch
pipsqueak today,
if you
and
don't straighten
whenever
up.
I feel like it.
No, you're not going to use the pipsqueak today.
Well, Dilly, you didn't tell Mr. Busters yet, did you?
No, not yet. But I did something
Oh,
else.
God.
I hid your pipsqueak.
This is
You hit it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dilly
Dilly, why
Dally.
did you hide?
When Dilly Dally
Oh,
died,
look
he was
around for it,
reincarnated
Clara.
as Elmo, I
Look
guess.
at the end of the wagon, Clara. Maybe behind the curtain.
No, you'll never find it, Clarabelle.
Maybe he ended up in the land of make-believe as Lady Elaine Fairchild or
I
something. I don't know.
told you,
Maybe.
Clarabelle.
Well, now, please tell
Did
me,
you see
tell me
the,
why you're mad at me, Dilly, will you?
Mr. Rogers documentary film from a
By
couple
now,
years ago?
there's no sense in even
Um,
thinking about
Yeah, I
Uh,
know, but
was
Dilly,
it Won't You Be My Neighbor?
Oh, wait.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
The-
well, yeah,
learning
I did.
learning
yeah.
that
Dilly, you wanna
Lady
run for
Elaine was
vice
actually
president.
based on his sister.
time you found
That must have been
it.
humiliating. That must have been
Yeah.
Job of
really
assistant
tough to
the
take.
president.
Yeah.
You know, Dilly, for a while there, you wanted to be Mr. Buster's vice president, but Mr. Buster can't run at all, so now you're hoping to be my vice president if I become president.
That is correct, Howdy. I have been waiting, Howdy.
That
Doody,
is
for you to
correct.
ask me to be your vice president, your assistant.
Well, yeah, but Dilly, don't you
I'm
see it?
tired of waiting.
Don't interrupt
you
me.
want me to be your
Cut your
assistant
strings.
or
We're gonna have a field day with this.
I like the expressive
wait a minute.
arms.
Now, Dilly, you
Says,
see,
I'm
I
tired of
see
waiting.
only this, Howdy.
This is
If
so
you
meta.
say yes to
They want to
me,
run as
I will be
politicians and they're
very
puppets.
happy.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh.
Then I will tell
Ugh.
Mr. Buster about the pipsqueak. and
Yeah,
I
so-
will do
so Buffalo Bob was
everything in
secretly-
my power that I
he was
can to
quietly
make you
speaking
lose
truth
the
to the kids.
presidency.
Yep.
God.
And I will help the flabbergasted.
Oh, well, Dilly,
Those
we're-
ears, the ears
Dilly,
moved.
we all
Yeah,
want
his
to
ears
be
flapped.
but-
Yeah, that's cool.
Gosh, you can't pick a fella to be vice president just because he's a friend.
Hmm.
I mean, if he's going to be my assistant, he's also
Yeah.
got to be the smartest and the most
He's gotta be
hardworking man I can
qualified.
find.
Howdy Doody. Are you
So
saying
when did this one
that
air?
I'm
When did this
Dilly
particular
Dally?
episode?
52.
You said 50.
April of
Well,
52.
Of course not, Dilly, but I've
So
got to
3
make
years
sure
before
that
Marty,
you're the
Marty
smartest.
McFly could come back and alter the timeline.
Enough.
Yeah.
And I want your answer tomorrow. You understand?
Wow.
Yes or no?
Wow, Dilly Dally is
Remember,
putting his foot down.
Howdy,
He's drawing a line in the sand.
remember The pipsqueak.
Wow.
Did you guys see that?
Yeah.
You know, kind of the way if Buffalo Bob moves his head the right way, it looks like he has an afro. You know, with that big
Oh,
blob
yeah.
behind him.
Polka dot.
You know?
The inspector
Yeah.
make a great vice president, wouldn't he, kids?
What's a vice president?
And even the featherman, don't you agree, kids? Sure.
What's a man?
Well, but gee, kids, Well, I can't let dilly-dally tell Mr.
This is a
Bugsy
serious
about the pig.
dilemma. I'm surprised.
Wow.
Oh, golly, kids, what am I going to do?
Golly.
Hey, I'm ready to see who won today's wing.
Dilly Dally made an
and
inappropriate
so am I, Bob. So come on, let's go, Buffalo Bob.
ultimatum.
All right, Howdy Doody. Well, now,
Yep.
boys and girls,
And Howdy
you know,
is
of course,
actually
you're
in a
gonna do the
position.
real final voting in November. But we're going
And
to
all
have
the
a wing
kids
now
that-
just
that
to
they
see
could
how
find.
many fans and supporters
Little
Howdy
No,
portion
we're
right there.
we're not seeing the whole
and also
peanut
the
gallery
Florida.
here. There's,
Now, you see,
Oh.
kids, if Howdy sees that he's doing very well in Wisconsin, well, that's fine. Then Howdy can concentrate on another
I think
state.
the rest are all like
But
the
if Howdy's
cutouts they're
having trouble
using
in
for
Wisconsin,
baseball games.
well, then he's going to have to get busy and do
Yeah.
some extra campaigning for those
did you
Wisconsin
see
boys
that?
and girls.
Did you see that photo? Somebody pointed out that
here it is.
whoever was programming
Now,
those
here is
fake
the
people
wing ding.
into the thing,
All right, now,
somebody
all you
noticed
boys
that they
and
put
girls in Wisconsin and Nebraska,
dead
now you get ready.
Bernie
Now, kids,
in the stands. The Weekend
you
at
were
Bernie's
supporting
guy.
Oh no.
They put dead Bernie in a seat.
Arm and
Oh my
cheer
God.
when I say Howdy Doody's name.
I would put
If,
I would
however,
put
you're
Waldo.
supporting the Flubber,
You know.
then raise your left arm.
They could have
and
had fun
cheer
with it,
when
but
I
no,
say the
it's Major
Flubber
League
Dub's
Baseball.
name.
You don't
All
know
right,
how to
now
have fun.
remember. Now this, kids, is our wing ding machine, and it works very, very simply. Just show them, Clarabelle.
Does it make
Turn it on
widgets?
once. Now you see, this left ear.
It's the means of production, which we must seize.
All the cheers for the Flubber-Dub. And the right ear records all the cheers for Howdy Doody.
Okay, so this is the
And
earliest.
the wing ding wiper, turn that on, Clarabelle. Is
So
that
Buffalo
going
Bob
on, boy?
invented the
That will show
electronic
who wins.
voting machine.
All right, now ready, all you boys and girls in Nebraska and Wisconsin. All the
And it's
Howdy
about as
Doody
accurate.
supporters, cheer and raise your right arm. Hey!
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah, what's happening?
whoa.
Howdy's trapped.
All right,
Somebody
fine.
save Howdy. He's trapped.
Now,
Phantom
all
Zone.
the Flubber-Dub
Yeah, Phantom
players,
Zone.
cheer and raise your left arm. Hooray!
Okay.
rigged.
Fixed. There's some kids determined to.
All right, and now
to
boys
speak
and
their
girls,
mind.
for the big decision. Now, let's see who has the most supporters. Howdy Doody fans, raise your right arm. Flubber-Dub fans, raise your left arm. And all cheer at the same time.
This
Here we
girl's
go.
raising both her hands.
Hooray!
What the what?
I know.
Oh God, the noise.
Parents are like all driving away, going, "Well,
Yeah.
we can always have some more."
Okay, Bob, end it.
Yeah.
All
we got
right, well,
4
now,
minutes
kids,
to
that
go.
was
Go on,
very,
keep screaming.
very close. It's almost half and half, almost 50-50. But the winner
no, not
is
really.
Howdy
That's not
Doody
math.
by a small margin. Howdy Doody!
Oh, surprise, surprise.
Popular.
And now, kids, we're going
You know,
to put the
Flubber-Dub had a
results on
big
the
hill to
wing
go
ding a
up,
little bit
you
later,
know?
right, Clarabelle?
Yeah.
Say, you know, that was
Plus, he was
sure
clearly a
close,
crook.
Howdy Doody.
Oh, boy,
Yes.
too close for comfort, Buffalo Bob.
Very, very close, Howdy. You won all right, but boy, it was so close that, well, I don't think you can even
Peaceful
call it much of a
transition of
victory for
power.
yourself.
Well, I
Oh,
admit
wow.
You're right, Flub. I'll have to do
He
much
said you can't
better
call
in
it
the
much
next
of a
wing
victory.
ding.
Well, I'll say you
He's
will.
throwing
but,
some
you know,
shade.
I'm
Ooh.
going to win the next wing ding myself. Flubber-Dub for president!
When I hire
Flubber-Dub
Yes, sir,
out.
kids.
when I put together a dirty tricks team, we'll see what
Will
happens.
be next week. And that'll be for the boys and girls in Illinois. But right now,
Oh.
here's something for you kids. All over the United
Again.
States.
Oh,
Matter
can
of
we
fact,
just
all
have
over
a
the
Yeah.
little
United
giant
States, boys and
squirrel?
girls. And now let's all sing our Colgate jingle. Let's go. All
Wow.
brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate stands out green and
Oh,
Cogs in the
God.
machine, man. Zoom in on the girl, and she's got like a Kansas song in her head.
Yes, sir, and kids, Howdy and I hope you'll all brush your teeth with swell
Buffalo
tasting
Bob, can I
Colgate
go home?
every day
Yeah.
right after breakfast, because that's the way.
She refuses to look him in the eye anymore.
And you know
And Clarabelle is pointing the accusing finger at us. You're not singing
Oh,
enough.
well, kids, boy, I'm a little worried. Looks like I'm gonna have to do some extra planning to win the next wing game.
Yeah, the campaign never ends, Howdy.
Completely lost track of Mr. Bluster today.
And I want an answer tomorrow, Howdy.
Wow.
Do you take Dilly Dally, or does Dilly Dally take the pipsqueak?
Wow. Oh, a cliffhanger.
Tune in next time on General Hospital.
Versions of this program were on film and records. Wow. So we ended on a political cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like the West Wing, only, you know.
Oh.
What?
Wow, look at this.
Yeah.
They're actually, oh, this, I like this. They get their faces shown in the credits.
Yeah.
I have
Monty
to,
Python-esque.
yeah, I have to say this is, I didn't expect this to be interesting at all. But there was actually some interesting stuff, some creative stuff going on. Doc Whipple. That's his name?
Yeah. Doc Whipple.
On the organ. Bob Keeshan. There's Bob Keeshan. Yeah.
Bobby Keeshan.
Yep, you're right. That was Bobby Keeshan was playing Clarabelle. God, look at that horrible face. That horrible face.
What's the kinephoto process?
Kinephoto is where they didn't have videotape, so they would they would point a film camera, a film movie camera, at the TV screen to make a record of the thing. That's why the only films we have of early television are kinescope films. That's how they kept recording. That's why they look so bad. The broadcasts were actually really sharp. They were actually the cameras were excellent back then. The TV cameras, but there was no videotape.
Right.
There was no way to make videotape. The only things we have from early television are films that were made by just pointing a camera, a film camera at the TV set, and they look like crap.
Yeah.
But and that's why those early Doctor Who shows look so terrible, because it was film that was made by pointing it at a TV screen. And that's why the moon landing looked like crap, is because the moon the moon at the time of the moon landing was not visible from the USA. So the signal from the cameras on the moon were received by television stations in Australia, and they, of course, their televisions were PAL, not NTSC. So they couldn't broadcast an NTS signal across the world to the USA.
Right.
So what they did was they got an NTSC television camera from the USA and pointed the NTSC camera at their PAL TV set. And so the signal that the USA got from Australia looked like garbage. The Australian television stations actually recorded the moon landing in high definition. There was a strong high definition signal. But afterwards, nobody at NASA ever thought to ask Australian television for the tapes. So they were never sent to the USA.
Wow.
And eventually they were.
And may I just
go ahead?
May I just say that, folks, that we really went to the moon.
Yeah, we
Stop.
went to the moon.
Wow.
Stop. Okay.
Yeah.
We went there.
Yeah.
Stop.
That's one of my peeves. That's one of my
No.
peeves is when you mention the moon landing and the first thing out of everybody's mouth is, "Oh, well, we know that was fake, don't we?" And you say,
When you
"Yes, it
do
was real,"
research-
and then they say, "Oh, I was just joking." And so, well, why did you say it so quickly? Is the meme has worked its way into your mind so thoroughly that it's the first thing you think of, and that's the danger of it.
Yeah.
It's become it's not a joke anymore. It's become an anti-educational tool. And that's the definition of meme.
Well, I feel appropriately shamed. Okay.
Yeah. But
We went there.
Yeah. But then NASA was they were so focused on whatever comes next that they never contacted Australia and said, "Can you send us those tapes?" And so they sat in a storage unit in Australia for decades and decades, and eventually just got lost.
Yeah.
And Supposedly there was a guy who found them just a couple of years ago at an auction, and he's supposed to release them somehow or other, but I don't know if that's even true. Anyway, let's get on with it. Welcome everybody. We've got 11 viewers on Twitch, 2 people watching on YouTube. Those of you who have never been before, please say hello and let us know how you found us. I'm Keith. This is 50th Street Studio at the Bad Saturday Morning Show. Immediately next to me is Mr. Fox Guy, who also streams. He shows bad movies.
What up?
And on the far side is Captain Slinky, another friend of mine who also has his own stream channel. And we're going to watch more dismal early children's television. We've got another hour to go.
Don't hold back, Keith.
Yeah.
Come on.
And of course, 50th Street Studio is a nonprofit. We rely on donations from viewers, so please donate what you can. And I'll be streaming again tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific with Manos: The Hands of Fate, the worst movie ever made, with Jackie Naiman, one of the stars of the film.
I'm not going to argue that.
With me. Someone named
every story. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Someone named Storm Rains came in, is watching us on Twitch. Thank you for watching, Storm. Hope your first time. This is your first time here. How did you find us? Let us know how you found us. But I'm gonna get on with it and show the next thing that I show. It's a show called Andy's Gang.
Hiya, kids! It's Andy's Gang!
Not the broadcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder why. Oh, the ends. Yeah. By the way, just to kind of close out my comment about Jackie being on the stream tonight, every anecdotal story I've heard about her is that she's amazing.
She's a nice lady.
Yeah,
Very
she's
nice
absolutely sweet and accommodating and kind, and so yeah.
With little Squeaky.
Midnight the Cat.
Meow.
And that mystical, magical
Froggy the Gremlin.
Okay. What?
He blew up.
Yeah, he blew up. Okay, Andy's stories. Andy pulls out his big book. This is going to be a long haul. Look at the size of that book.
Oh, boy. This is the story of the funniest cowboys you ever heard of.
Oh, I hope so.
Called The Wild Ponies.
This is from 1950.
Gunga and Rama worked for the Maharaja.
I think 1953.
As Mahout.
This was running the same time as Howdy Doody, but it was syndicated.
Gunga told of a
And
thing.
it was.
know how it is done, Rama.
It started off as a radio program in the 1940s called Smilin' Ed's Gang.
Huh. Remember,
And then Smilin' Ed died.
he would not lie.
So Andy Devine took over and called it Andy's Gang and started it up on television. And he sang his opening song there. I've got a gang, you've got a gang, everybody's got to have a gang. I love that the idea. We got to have a gang.
Capital Gang.
Yeah. And then the song ended up, while you were talking about Jackie there, the song ended up saying that the best gang is Buster Brown Shoes. So it's this is sponsored by Buster Brown Shoes, and they'll be plugging.
It's a high fly ball to left field, going back.
Some kind of a strange rope loop.
I think the first time I heard Andy Devine was in Robin Hood, the Disney Robin Hood.
Horses that roamed about in the open country.
Yeah, he did the voice of Friar Tuck.
Right. He's got that voice. He's got that distinctive voice.
My father told me about the Urales catching wild horses.
Yeah, that had all the voices. Like Pat Buttram was in that one, and Phil Harris.
Let us go and see if we can catch some.
Andy, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? The dum-dum bullets that were firing out of that cartoon gun. One of the voices, whoever was doing the voice, was doing an Andy Devine voice. They were doing all those.
Kookaburra bird.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, from Australia, not in India.
Nope. What? That wasn't me. That wasn't me either. Definitely not me. Hakuna Matata.
That was a screaming baby bear. Huh? This is gonna go on for 20 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, I might skip ahead because this is just. The thing about Andy's gang, they were cheating. He wasn't actually in front of a live audience. In fact, I am gonna skip ahead because basically nothing happens.
It's like a precursor to Huck Finn. You know, the live action cartoon mashup from Banana Splits.
Let us go.
Yes, let us go.
And so Rama said to Bombay.
I went a little bit too far ahead.
Ahead the jungle grows thin. We are not far from the Urali village now.
So all they did for all this time was just make their way through the jungle and look at stock footage of animals.
Oh, the stock footage suburbs.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And now we'll get back to our story of the wild ponies.
Oh, we didn't even do the wild pony story?
The Maharaja had told Gunga of seeing some American cowboys in a motion picture while on a trip to Bombay.
Now see, there was a space there for them to cut to a commercial. He's plugging Buster Brown shoes, but there's still, but there were commercial breaks as well.
Strange loops.
Not
Is there
a
an
live
episode where he reads from Naked Lunch?
However, they decided to make a trip through the forbidden jungle to visit the Uralis who lived on the other side.
Okay, get on with it,
and
Andy.
So Rama said, also caught wild ponies just like American cowboys do.
I didn't think I would miss Howdy Doody.
Andy's plagiarized stories.
Yeah.
It is not far to the Urali's village now.
Yeah, let's skip ahead a little more.
Lagoon.
Yeah, lagoon. What?
What's something about Yellowbeard? What?
Yeah.
Move over here, guys. You wanna?
Yeah.
No? Okay. We'll catch up with you
so
later.
we'll be skins and skins versus
Yeah.
skins.
We've got 15 people watching now. Wow, our audience is growing. Welcome, everybody. People who just came in, please say hello. Let us know how you found us.
But don't say howdy. Don't say howdy.
Yeah, don't say howdy. Hey, kids, what time is it? Hi-ya! Yeah, that's how cowboys catch horses, all right. Hi-ya!
That's how I catch my cat.
Penguin
So
McCool. Penguin McCool is defying your wishes. He says howdy. Penguin says howdy.
Ah.
Yeah, let's. Oh, look at this.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
Black face and black body.
Oh my.
Then we will circle them.
He better be a chimney sweep.
Yeah, he better be a chimney. A naked chimney sweep.
Chimney.
Storm Rain says duty time. Be right back.
Oh, it's duty, all right. Cool.
Penguin asked, "Did you really expect anything else?" No, I really didn't expect anything. Okay,
Are they doing a search party for our dignity? What is going on?
I thought that this was the Pride Parade.
I'm gonna skip ahead the Pride Parade.
Oh.
Okay, I'm skipping ahead and nothing's changing. Look, it all looks the same.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't feel that I've missed anything.
No, because you haven't. Poor ponies, poor horse.
Andy's
wildfire.
Yeah. Yeah, gotta remember, Andy's reading this whole time.
There are plenty more.
And so, kids, they were trying to catch the ponies, and they're using these really antiquated traps. And we usually would catch them and make them choke. Yeah. Isn't that fun?
And they skin them to make Buster Brown shoes. Okay, I'm skipping ahead again.
Poor pony.
Yeah, I'm skipping and it's not changing.
Cowboys,
yeah.
You can try it.
Hold him.
We're at the 15-minute mark on this show, and yeah.
I'm imagining they're actually roping Andy right now.
And hold him.
looked like that horse actually tossed him.
Yeah. Look, no means no.
Yeah. Nay means nay.
Yeah.
There was a white guy in the back there, not even trying. He just had a Howard towel on his head. I mean, that...
All right, I'll play your little games, but when you go to sleep...
I'm going to skip ahead again.
Still going on, man.
Yeah.
So now.
17 minutes in.
Pony.
Yeah!
Yeah, okay.
The Monty Python crowd cheer,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Okay, so this horse escaped.
And
Yay!
so it was that
Yay!
the elephant boy was bested by a wild pony.
Yay, ponies!
See, it's not a live audience. Not a live audience. And now the horrors.
Kids,
Kids, I'm gonna eat this right in front of you.
today, and we're gonna hear a real hot Dixie outfit. Yes, sirree, a Dixie band that's really hot.
This heavily drugged monkey.
Now, Sambo
What kind
played
of primate is that?
And the monkey's name is
He'll play the
Sambo.
organ, and Squeaky will
Oh,
play his
no.
little bubble box that makes bubbles while he plays. Yes, sir.
I had such high hopes for this show off of that opening. Where it's like,
Well, let's get started, Sambo.
and a cat, an exploding toy.
Get a
it's
good
gonna be
hold on the
great,
handle.
big book. And now
Well, go ahead, Midnight.
Well, look at what they do with Midnight the Cat and Squeaky.
No.
Mr. Jingles, no!
So there's something terribly wrong with this poor monkey. There's something terribly, terribly wrong. Oh, God. Oh, God.
At an existential moment, they're all like, oh, this will end soon. Oh,
Look, they've got this hamster jammed into a... Oh, God.
Oh, God, I can still hear it.
They've got this cat stuck in a tube.
Kill me!
Yeah, kill me.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Katica! Katica!
Oh, God. This really is like a portal into hell here.
Oh, I gotta go hug my cat now. Oh.
Yeah. But when you see this stuff posted on YouTube and you see the boomers who grew up with this, they universally love it. They universally love. They talk about how much they loved Midnight the Cat, and you don't see them talking about how looking back on it now, what a nightmare it is. You don't see those comments.
Dixieland. They're playing Dixie.
See, that's a real hamster with his head stuck in a machine.
Wish that was the land of cotton.
Yeah.
He's looking at the buffet table. That's not what
And
he's
it's still going. It's
Man.
So Barney and the Teletubbies did not invent the marathon network time killing.
I think I speak for all of us when I do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
There we go.
It just keeps going. It doesn't stop.
Yeah, I know.
They're doing all the verses apparently.
Yeah.
Help me!
Help
End
me!
This. End this!
This poor monkey has some kind of nerve damage. Oh.
If there really were kids in the audience, they would have stormed the stage and saved them.
Yeah.
Because the animal's best friend is a child.
And Andy is still smiling. Okay, everybody, please donate to 50th Street Studio.
Save the animals.
Oh my, the gang likes that. And now, Froggy.
So that's 20 minutes right there. And,
use that magic twanger and become visible. Plunk your magic twanger, Froggy.
Plunk your magic twanger, Froggy.
My mom still refers to that too. She uses that catchphrase.
Froggy, you be good now.
did he get a real frog for this?
Here comes our music teacher, Pasta Fasuli.
Pasta Fazouli.
Wow.
Put it right over here.
Robert Downey Jr., ladies and gentlemen. Robert Downey Jr.
This is Vito Scotti.
Pasta Fasuli
Yeah.
will
From
show you
Gilligan's
how
Island.
to blow.
That's all I know.
Oh, yeah, the mad scientist
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, he was good.
Making it a joke. You don't
Oh,
know
yeah, I
that
see it.
this
I see
is
it now.
An expensive tuba.
Tuba what?
Tuba what? He says. What else is to come in a tuba besides a toothpaste?
I enjoy it.
Great television.
Yeah.
Shampoo, sure. You see, you squeeze in the tube, and the shampoo comes right in your hand. You put it in your hair, and the man
Finally, talent. Oh,
Kids, the tube.
keep the camera on him.
To make a nice music. It's a nice mellow tone. You know, some people think that the tube is only play oompa, oompa, oompa.
Boompa, boompa, boompa.
Doopity doo.
I think the old lead.
I'd rather not dare.
I do that.
I blow, a little low too.
I shoot, I don't give a...
What's happening?
Froggy the Gremlin has magical powers. He can take over people's bodies and their minds. It's a nightmare. Yeah, Hypnoto.
He's a gun. I'm happy. I'm so happy now because now we can get someplace.
I brought up Vito Scotti. Oh.
Kind of musician.
Oh, this is not. Hey. Hey, all playing games, though. Hey, Froggy.
Listen to this.
Should he be singing "Hello, My Baby"? Even doing that?
Nice, huh? Well, it's really not hard to play. I'm a teacher. Woo, lots of people to play.
I just love to hear you play.
So you come back, huh? Well, I'm not gonna play for you.
I'll be good, I will.
For sure? Okay, but this is your last chance. You wanna help me?
So he's gonna die now.
Yeah, he's gonna die.
You already watched the torture of animals. May as well watch it.
Well, it probably was cathartic for all the kids who were forced to play musical instruments back in the day. You know?
No.
You're playing the xylophone, you're gonna like it.
Yeah.
I make the pop with the tuba. And the bambinos.
But I don't want to play the xylophone. I want to play the glockenspiel.
I'll say they will.
Okay, let's go.
Round and round the cobbler's bench, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought it was such
Scratch mode. Rip tuba. Oh, riot!
Yes, sir, we're pals. And pals stick together. Now, gang, don't forget church or Sunday school.
They're gonna make
Remember, Andy's gang will get together right here at the same time next week. And we'll have another exciting story and lots of other fun, too. So long, fellas and gals!
So long! Yes, PCI will be here soon. Bye.
You have to go home, but you can't stay here. Goodbye, kids.
Remember, pals stick together. It's the gang. Never forget the gang.
Don't ever break the chain, kids.
Froggy the Gremlin. That character, Froggy the Gremlin. The first time I saw these films, I realized I had been seeing that image of that Froggy the Gremlin character for much of my life, and not knowing what it was, not associating it with anything in particular.
Like in your nightmares, or like in everyday life?
Yeah. No, I had been seeing pictures of it, and in books and nostalgia books, and seeing the figurines in used toy stores and stuff like that, and thinking it was just a generic frog. But no, it was Froggy the Gremlin. There's one other clip of Froggy.
Are they worth anything? Are they
I don't know. I don't know. There's one other Froggy the Gremlin clip I wanted to show you.
Oh no. I mean, good.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good. It's a good thing we know that these are fictional.
Oh, it's fictional.
But I also wanted to mention Vito Scotti. He was in Monster Squad when I showed that Monster Squad marathon.
Oh, was he the vampire?
No.
Your magic twinger, Froggy.
Color?
Yeah.
Color. Oh Lord.
No, I don't feel good. I'm on a diet. What's so funny about a diet? I have been having to eat all day, and it's not
He's got a TV's
funny.
Frank curl there.
Sorry.
He does.
You must be very hungry.
I wonder if that was based on this.
I don't know.
Poor Andy.
Think about it.
No buttered toast and jelly for breakfast.
No.
Oh my. No ham and eggs. No wheat cakes and syrup.
No.
I'm just reading something about Vito Scotti on Wikipedia. Apparently, he was considered a great chef.
Really?
Yeah. He's a highly regarded chef. He loved cooking, especially the recipes of his beloved mother and grandmother. 2 generations of Hollywood's top names always left the dinner parties raving about the food and wine.
Loaded with calories, and I wouldn't eat one if you'd give it to me. Yes, you would.
Okay,
What is that?
Froggy finds out that Andy's on a diet, so he forces Andy to eat cake.
Well, what's wrong with that? Eat it! Eat it! YOLO, come on! Eat it! Oh, yeah.
And the children love
I've
it.
seen a horror movie based
It's
on
It's Elmer's glue. Huh. Oh my God!
And then there's a thing. It's talking about Vito Scotti. He showed up in Monster Squad, in the mid 1970s. Yeah, Carissa, the frog is an a-hole. yeah, that's the whole point. And the kids loved it. Kids loved it back in the 50s.
It explains a lot of how boomers are.
Yeah, it's all about products and forcing people to eat and torturing animals.
Shame.
There was and rigged elections. Vito Scotti showed up in an episode of Monster Squad. He played he played a character from a carnival, one of those old carnival performers that would be half man, half woman. They would put makeup and a wig on half of their bodies, and he would have arguments with himself all through the show. But he was the villain, and he did a terrible job. I didn't show that episode because he phoned it in. He just loafed his way through the whole thing. It wasn't good. But I did say at the time that Vito Scotti was in literally everything, every television show you can think of.
Yeah,
and
Monkeys.
Yeah,
Ironside, Hogan's Heroes.
And here he is showing up in Andy's Gang in 1953. That's about as early as you can get in television. So he was.
Yeah, it was his first television gig. Yeah.
Is that what it says?
Yeah, according to here, yeah,
Okay.
he was for two years. He was on Lucy and Desi Comedy Hour,
Yeah,
Peter Gunn, Perry Mason. Like he has. Oh, it's so impressive.
Yeah. He was one of those character actors that showed up in literally everything. One of those faces and voices that you were familiar with, didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Andy Griffith, Dr. Kildare, Donna Reed.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to give you any more than that, but look up his credits. It's amazing.
When did he die? How does it say?
96.
96. So he could have been doing television up into the 90s. What are his last credits?
He did.
What are his last
Mad
credits?
About You.
Mad About See?
Really?
Yeah.
Northern Exposure, Columbo, Golden Girl, Charles in Charge, Who's the Boss, Trapper John MD.
Yeah.
Chips, Fantasy Island. The dude was like amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, he could do anything.
Yeah. So so there's some television history for you here. But I found this thing. There's another Froggy the Gremlin thing I found. This was posted on YouTube in 2006. So this must have been one of the. This must have been one of the first videos on
Hiya,
YouTube.
Kids. Hiya. You wanted to know whatever became of Froggy the Gremlin.
Yeah,
I'm
I did.
Fine, I am. And he's lost a little weight, though.
Oh, no.
He died. I'm very sorry. It won't happen again.
But like I said, this was posted on YouTube in 2006. So this must have been one of the first videos on YouTube.
Wow.
Whoever made that
How many views does that have?
Whoever made that understood Froggy the Gremlin, I think.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. And I only found it.
Our Hercules episode.
Yeah.
Our Bigfoot Wild Boy something.
Okay, the final thing I have for you, before we get on to the final thing, I want to remind people once again, please donate to 50th Street Studio to help us continue to make these shows. Yeah. We got $5 so far today, and I'd like to get 100 before the end of the evening. We'll show Manos the Hands of Fate at 7 p.m. tonight. We have 14 people watching. Wow. I'm really happy to see the number of people here. We got 12 people on Twitch. Those of you who are new, please say hello. Tell us how you found us. I always want to know how people found us because that helps. The final thing that I'm going to show is Captain Midnight.
Oh, I like Captain Midnight.
Okay.
When they syndicated it, they changed the name to Jet Jackson because of copyright, because the owners of Captain Midnight.
Well, it's not Action Jackson, but it's still close.
A war hero who has never stopped fighting against his country's enemies. A private citizen who is dedicating his life to the struggle against evil men everywhere.
A war hero, a private citizen?
Jackson.
Oh, he's his own podcast. Cool.
SQ-405, that's what the secret squadron is for, to assist in trouble. Signing off now. Out.
Bye.
You know, that signal came in pretty weak. I think my locator needs a new battery.
Don't be passive-aggressive with me. The batteries are right there.
$10 from Storm Rains. Thank you so much, Storm Rains.
Something my mother used to cook.
Wow, thank
so much appreciated. Glad you found us. Glad you're here. And thank you for the donation.
Very well, much to my surprise.
Coming by, Star.
Speaking of recognizable character actors, look at these two.
Sure your formula was right. I was. Well, still in all, though, about that formula. You must admit that according to your calculations...
I don't know their names, but I have seen them before.
But you know their faces, right?
Is that Sid Melton? No, it's not Sid Melton. What's his name?
It's Mr. Terhune.
It's North.
Don't let him in.
The dude on the left. Is it?
You were going to say something about my calculations. Yes, I was. I was going to say
Oh,
that...
nerd. Nerd talk.
What's the use? You know, sometimes I wish you'd make a mistake. Just once. I make plenty of them, I assure you. Not when I'm around.
You can tell he's a scientist because he has
Charlie
boiling
Terhune,
test tubes
nice to see you again.
at all times.
Same here. This is my laboratory chief, Aristotle Jones. Just call me Tut.
Aristotle Jones?
And this is my good right arm, Ichabod Mudd.
That's with 2 D's. Icky to you.
Icky. Glad to know you, gentlemen. Mr. Terhune is a member of the prison board.
Prison board? Oh, look, Mr. Terhune, I can explain the whole thing. I've been meaning to pay that parking ticket fine for 2 months, honest.
Funny.
I'm afraid parking tickets are a little out of my jurisdiction. I've just returned from Barton Penitentiary. Well, that's the scene of the latest riot, isn't it? Yes. So you know about the riot.
The latest riot.
Oh,
latest riot.
There's 5 of them in various parts of the country in recent months. 5 of them to date, and we've been tipped to a 6th coming up. A 6th? Where? Forestville. We've always considered that our model prison.
Is it near Otisburg?
You know, from what I've been reading, all these riots seem to follow a pattern. Complaints about food, deliberately planned incidents to force the warden and other officials to take strong measures. That's the pattern, all right.
Yep, they're all organized.
The inmates revolt against what they claim is brutality, and the rioting begins. That sounds like an organized plan, deliberately engineered.
Yep.
Well, that's what
Well,
we
it's an
think.
unorganized
but we
plan.
can't
Was
seem to
wait,
prove
what?
it.
A little
I tell you, it's
Plinko
keeping
behind
every
him
member
there.
of the prison board up nights, myself included. You know, I've got a plan that might help. Send me to prison.
Hey, that's a great idea.
Why,
Then you
gladly.
could
Wait, what
send you to prison. Are you kidding?
Not at all. If I could be sent to Forestville as a convict without even the warden knowing who I really am, I might be able to get a lead on what goes on behind these riots. Well, how?
Don't drop
By
the
making
soap.
direct contact with the prisoners.
The warden won't recognize the famous Captain Midnight.
I don't know.
Yeah, of course.
I suppose it could be arranged, but there's something you should know. The prison grapevine has a way of uncovering the most secret information. If the convicts ever discovered that you were there to spy on them, your life wouldn't be worth a nickel.
Hey, look, you
Well,
can't
Nicholas
walk
will
into
want the
that
money
setup
back.
alone.
Come on.
Of course not. I'm taking you with me.
Well, that's different. I'm glad you...
Hey.
Who, me?
What about me? There's nothing I'd like better than a chance to study the convict mind, find out what makes it tick.
You stay here and keep things ticking in headquarters.
Okay, but you keep in touch with me by pocket locator.
So he's the man in the chair, huh? Okay.
When you enter prison, you'll be searched thoroughly. You'll be strictly on your own.
Search thoroughly.
Then could you arrange to have a relative contact me on visiting days?
BCS.
Your Uncle Claude will visit you each week. He's one of our best operatives. Well,
Uncle Claude reigns.
Good luck.
Uncle Claude, wink, wink.
And be careful.
Yeah.
Thanks. I will.
Nudge, nudge, say no more.
Yeah.
You know, the minute that fellow walked in here, something told me I was going to jail.
That happens.
Okay, now this is some gritty, hard-hitting film for children.
Huh. He's got to wear his cap like that, of course.
This was the show that was sponsored by
What
Ovaltine.
did I dream last week that we'd soon be rubbing shoulders with a bunch of unsavory characters like these? It's the present.
And the kids would get decoder devices in the mail.
Man who knows the answer to those riots.
Still to this day, do not know what those two crazy guys were talking about. They must have been on a TV show.
Uh-oh. Looks like there's
Captain
a
Slinky has
welcome committee on its
disappeared.
way. Don't forget who you are.
Yeah, I'm Torpedo Joe Gurney, a trigger man.
Torpedo Joe Gurney.
So you guys the new fish, huh?
Oh, it's red.
What about it?
Oh, no, that ain't the right attitude, fella. You get off on the wrong foot around here, life just ain't pleasant.
Yeah, you do the
must be
cha-cha
trying to
wrong.
Say something. What is it?
Look, I got the lowdown on
love
you, all
you.
right, through the grapevine. On the outside, they call you Big Jim.
Through the
Been here on
grapevine.
a 10-year rap.
Yeah, you know that prison
You ain't
grapevine?
no penny ante operator. Your partner's in on a flat 10 years. Now, what we want to know is what territory you operate in. What's your racket?
Stop talking like a DA. What are you supposed to be around here, a big wheel?
The biggest. And
He's
get
talking
this.
like a crook from the Adventures of
Con that
Superman.
starts anything with me.
Just smoke your
finds
cigarette.
out that Rocky Billings is #1.
You've just been demoted, Rocky.
Oh.
You can pass the word
Yeah, it's
along.
curtains for you,
I'm
Rocky.
number
Understand?
one.
Curtains.
As of now.
Ta-da!
This is the last time I'm gonna
Did he
warn
say
you about
Ixnay?
trouble in the yard, Rocky. Too
Yeah,
bad
I
you
think
had
he
to warn
said
me.
Ixnay.
Had a kid Rocky a yard
Ixnay
fight
on the
with
hard
teach.
gay.
Move along.
Yeah.
Come on, hurry it up.
Jet Jackson already started a fight, Slinky.
Wow.
Little did they know, but all the prison guards had learned Piglet.
Private guy thinks he can step into the #1 spot in this pokey.
I'll change his mind about that.
Yeah, broken jaw. This is worth it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but what did that get us? Except your sore jaw.
It introduced us to #1.
Yeah, but we're treated like #2. Whoa!
Tenseness about the man in this yard.
What is this actor's
Oh,
name? The,
Batman
the
Returns.
character actor?
Hugh Studebaker,
Um,
the little short dude.
The guy from Lost Continent. The
Spells trouble.
MST3K.
Oh my God!
It could happen before we're ready. I've got to get word to Terhune.
Your Uncle Claude will be visiting you in a couple of days.
It might be too late. I took a spoon from the mess hall and some wire. If I only had a dry cell battery, I could make a pocket locator.
Oh jeez.
I'll be right
A
back.
bed slat and a light bulb will make a laser.
Yeah. So
Either
this
he's-
was the MacGyver pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Bud, you got a match?
We got 16 people watching now. Good Lord.
What's that?
Yeah, look at that.
Welcome, everybody. People coming in on
Look at
YouTube.
everybody.
Welcome.
People heard there would be smoking.
Yeah.
Nothing draws the kids like people smoking.
Yeah. Like prison drama for children.
Yeah.
That'll bring the crowds. Thank you everybody for watching.
Shawshank Babies.
Those of you who are new here, Shawshank Babies. Those of us who are new here, please say hello in the chat and let us know how you found the stream. This is Bad Saturday Morning.
Captain Midnight had to walk through 25 miles of
And
pure poop.
I did not expect Howdy Doody to be the highlight of the morning, honestly.
Wow.
This is SQ3. Yes, I can hear you, but you sound like you're a million miles away. How'd you get a pocket
The
locator in
gremlin fat shaming a man and
Yeah.
forcing him to eat was
Yeah.
very good too.
Tell Terrahune that I've made contact with the #1 convict here, and I've got a plan to watch it.
The #1 convict? Were they like
Yeah.
kind of rankings for it or something?
Yeah.
They have rankings and they wear a sash and everything. It's
Yeah.
Come in, SQ1. Hello.
SQ1 is emotionally unavailable right now.
Be long, boys. Give the word to that guy in the kitchen. He slips that lousy flavor into the stew. When the cons get
And this
one
was a
whiff,
kids show.
The cups will
Wow.
start
Yeah.
banging all over the joint.
Yeah.
So what year was this?
Oh, this is 1950 something.
Yeah.
I should have.
You and I have got a little unfinished.
But Captain
business,
Midnight
pal.
had been around in
You
the
landed
movie
a sneak
serials
punch
before
yesterday and
television,
called yourself
and he was
#1.
a comic book.
This is my day. Yeah. I'm gonna be most
And he was published by Fawcett, which were the same people who published Shazam.
Right.
And he flew around in space and fought monsters. He wasn't like this at all.
Like Rocky Jones, maybe? Look, it's action-packed cat fighting.
Yeah.
That's your right.
All right, break it up now. Show's over here. Wait.
Take it to Mulholland.
Jack Warden.
You have been warned several times about fighting in the yard, attempting to dominate prisoners by force.
That hair.
What have you to say for yourself?
Yeah.
I swear I've seen that Warden before.
Yeah, isn't his name Merritt
10
something?
days in solitary confinement.
I've
will
seen
change
him
your
like
attitude.
in a Rocky Jones kind of
Yeah,
thing or
yeah.
something.
Take him up.
Well, they only had the 7
May I
acts.
say something, Warden?
Go ahead.
Of course.
I started the hassle.
You mind telling me why?
The ruckus?
I had a run-in with Rocky yesterday. This nosy guard broke it up too soon. So I decided to settle things myself today.
Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Very well.
Oh, he's
ABC
letting Rocky.
I'm letting you off this time, Billings.
He's letting Rocky
But I
know that
warn
he's
you,
not a rat.
Keep out of trouble or you will be severely disciplined. Is that clear?
Yeah, with this pencil.
Yes, sir.
Take him
Right,
up.
if you do something, you'll go to jail.
All right.
Yeah, you'll be in real trouble.
Your admission of having started this trouble today calls for punishment. Ordinarily, it would mean a stretch in solitary. However, because you are new here, I shall be lenient.
Electrocution.
You will be confined to yourself for 5 days, and your visitor privilege is canceled for 1 month. The same applies
Oh,
to you.
so not fair! Oh my God!
That will be all.
No.
Just
What
a
about the
moment.
conjugal visits?
I imagine this is some kind of a communications device you were trying to construct. It was
Wow.
found in your cell. Try it again and you get 30 days in solitary. That is all.
We don't take kindly to superheroes.
Yeah. Don't like your kind around here.
Carry rounds here.
Oh, don't yawn, everybody. Start that chain again.
It's great to be
Guard
out,
on the roof.
even if we're still in.
That's a contradictory statement, but it seems to sum up the situation adequately.
Hey, watch your language. You're supposed to talk like a convict.
Okay.
Here comes your friend.
I'll myrtleize you.
Hello, Albright. How you doing, Peter?
Oh, hiya, Rocky.
Peter, huh?
Hey, Albright. How come you done it?
What are you talking about?
Oh, now, don't go coy on me. You saved me a stretch in the hole.
Nobody takes a rap from me.
Makes you regular in my book. You done me a
Is it me
favor.
or does he
Yeah,
look
see?
like Laurence Olivier?
I'll do you one. A big one.
I don't need any favors.
Yeah.
Don't
A
be
little
too
bit.
Sure you know what it is.
Yeah.
I think you're making a
Like
mistake.
Florence Olivier
Rocky.
got
You don't know
punched
this guy
like
long enough to
every
trust
day
him.
for a week, and then he healed up.
Look, we're crashing out of this joint today. Take you along with us. You want to go?
Are you stir crazy? No one's made a successful break from Forestville since it was built.
All right, so this is the first time. It's all set.
I'm listening.
The trouble's starting to chow hall at noon today. When the guys taste that stew.
When convicts
Don't touch
flirt.
it. It's awful.
Yeah. Eagle eyes on deck.
So like I'm saying, if you can pitch like you say you can, then we're gonna win the prison baseball championship.
Oh, we're doing improv
Why don't you
now.
put a couple
Yeah.
of bucks on it, Screw?
Call him Screw.
So, yeah, well, yeah. They always the
Yeah.
prison guards are called screws.
The rumble starts when those guys tie into that tricked up chow. That's our cue.
Tricked up
Now,
chow.
Right near where you and Torpedo
Oh,
said
yeah.
there's a door. The
It's
guard
a
will
Beat
come through to
Generation
stop the
talk,
noise.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
open. Out we go, you and me and Pete.
No sail, unless Torpedo goes with me.
Hey, what do you think I am?
I don't
Flip?
know.
I'm not gonna do that.
It's gonna be pretty crowded in that laundry truck for 3.
Laundry truck.
Yeah, laundry truck leaves here every day at noon.
No good.
Yeah, you can smell it as
Decided
it
to sort
leaves.
laundry
Ooh.
this morning, so I'm installing an electric eye in the gate. Every bell and siren on the joint will sound off.
You sure?
Yeah. But it happens I know a little bit about electric eyes. When I go out for a smoke this afternoon, I can foul it up.
Good, good.
Not so good, unless Torpedo goes along.
All right, so he goes.
Torpedo? Is that what?
That's his little friend.
Torpedo?
You guys have a torpedo in here?
Beef stroganoff days. Oh yeah.
We will.
Right.
We don't need no education.
Here it comes.
Yeah. Gonna drop the base.
Yep.
Take off time.
Jesus, kids.
Well, that was easy.
Actually, yeah. Fort
So
Knox,
their
here we
plan
go.
was, we'll make noise, and then the guards will accidentally leave the door open. Got him then.
All right, everyone, close your eyes. They won't be able to see us.
Yeah. Where did they film this? Is it just like Hoover Dam or something?
No, in Despairville, I think.
What?
Yeah, this is super easy.
Yeah.
Got my 3-piece suit on. I'm gonna go ahead and take the delivery here.
Let's hope Jackson fouled up that electric eye.
God, it was Taco Tuesday, guys.
Whoa!
Whoa! Woo-hoo. Oh yeah, it's a rave now.
Yeah.
10 yards for noise. Oh, that's terrible.
Never take me out anymore.
Good old Harry. I tell him to leave us a car, and there it is waiting for us.
What about that laundry truck driver? Did you kill
So
him?
what was he? What do you have to go to prison
We'll make
for
a clean
again?
getaway, Pally.
I'm not so sure. Listen.
Yeah, it was supposed to stop the prison riot that the authorities have been tipped off to. Because of course prison riots are not about mismanagement of prisons or about mistreatment of the prisoners. They are organized communist plots.
Yep.
And usually it happens when they run out of ramen and cinnamon rolls.
Hey, we ain't taking the law, Rocky.
I'm
That's
being
still our
honest.
tail.
That's actually what kind of
Getting
happens.
all I can out of this old crate.
Hey, they're gaining on us.
Okay, now there's a train and a boat.
Uh-oh, look out.
I heard a train whistle, didn't you?
Yep. Oh.
There it is.
Whoa!
Jump it!
Oh, right.
Jump it! Uh-oh.
Wow.
Cop cars with cop brakes and cop suspension.
We got rid of
mission
them,
from God. Salivates when he drives. Ew.
Where did they drive to?
Louis Mayer's house?
Yeah, they just stopped in front of somebody's.
Xanadu?
Yeah. Wow, the
my
action.
pal Chuck lives
the
here.
unbelievable
My
action.
pal Chuck.
Oh, Rocky, you and your friends were expected.
Okay, the leaders of the prison riot plot, I guess.
Rocky, I heard about your escape over the wireless.
And he's a foreigner,
Congratulations.
of course.
All right. So give me the money
He's
for the payoff
Russian.
and a change of clothes for me and my friends.
What payoff, Rocky?
Well, if we're stirring up the prison riot, of course.
Oh, so that's it. Why would you be interested in starting a prison riot?
For an escaped convict,
Interview time.
you ask too many questions.
That couldn't come under the heading of propaganda, could it?
Oh.
Propaganda? For what?
For whatever country you're working for.
You have a very perceptive mind.
Oh, I know
And
that
by
guy.
spreading newspaper accounts and photographs of these
That's
prison
Dicker,
riots,
Dicker
your agents are
Smokin
trying to
from
convince people of
the,
other countries that our prisons are
from the
places
Mystery
of
Science
torture.
Theater where the girl goes,
Yes.
like, gets
Even
hypnotized
worse
back in
than
time.
concentration camps, driving men to desperation.
I think it's called The Undead. It's a Corman film.
All right. So
Okay.
can the conversation.
I know the film.
Give me the dough and a change of clothes and we'll blow out
that's
of here.
that's the
Very well.
the gravedigger who was singing his, about rats and
Okay.
the plague and stuff. Yeah.
Speaking of
I'm
rats.
very sorry, Rocky.
Yeah.
But there will be no pay.
Dirty rat. Okay.
You have served your purpose. You have no further use to me.
Hey, what's this?
I would not know if I am insane. If I am insane.
And as a liability, you must be eliminated. That is also true of your prisoner friends.
Hey, you'll never get away with this, Parker.
Who will blame me for killing 4 escaped convicts who broke into my home and
he's
demanded
got
my
a point.
money?
Ta-da!
Yeah.
That was easy.
Real live action.
I have reflex of sunflower. What?
Hey,
Oh, Biff Moff Zap.
doing all right. I'm looking out for me.
Why I oughta.
Wow, karate chop to the face.
Chop, yeah.
Ooh.
Oh! It was Paro Brill cream.
Gotta make a phone call.
Yeah, he's got staples in here somewhere. There they are.
Just as I suspected.
Secret code book.
This is a list of the dupes he's been using to incite those prison riots all over the country.
Dear Daughtery, I have
Right on
evil
top, Rocky.
plan.
Shoot.
No?
Go ahead. Call me a sucker.
You were. You see, I was planted at Forestville Prison by the prison board.
You a cop?
No, let's just say I've been acting in an official capacity.
It means I gotta go back, huh?
Yes, it does. You and Pete will be returned to prison to complete your sentence.
He's so polite about
After
it, too.
that, you'll be given an opportunity to lead useful lives, be good citizens.
Have a
Kinda
talk
nice
with
to be
Pete.
all even with the law again.
You're gonna have a talk with Pete about, hey, remember when you stood around? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I'm out and I'm staying out.
Put that gun down, Pete.
Don't move any of you. You won't get hurt.
I said put it down.
Stand back.
He's gonna pull the same
Shoot him
trick.
with a shot. Come on,
Oh, cops, just in time. Yay.
All right, boys, it's all yours.
Cops who avoided somebody getting
Okay,
shot?
Captain Midnight suddenly is telling the cops what to do.
Yeah. All right, whatever.
Watch.
Oh,
Prison
finally
board is
home.
great,
I get to
Judge
sleep on a
Jackson.
bed.
And
Oh.
so are every other government agent, of course, helping smash a foreign propaganda machine.
I'm glad we could be of help. But tell me something, Charlie. How did the police find us in Harger's house?
Well, when our agent, your Uncle Claude, didn't get to visit you, we knew something had gone wrong. So we had to take the warden into our confidence. From that time on, your every move was checked. He even gave you a little assist. if you know what I mean.
So what about the nightly
break out of
beatings?
that escape-proof prison.
Easy, he calls it. Guns, drawbridges, fights.
Sounds exciting, Iggy. Tell me about it.
Dummy up, genius.
Back to
Us
your lost
cons don't
continent,
spill
you.
everything we know.
Lay off, Torpedo. You're out of the pokey now.
Ha 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 ha.
Attention all Secret Squadron members and fighters for justice everywhere. I want you
So
to
at
join
least
Iggy and me when we take
he's
off
a little
after
less
a
animated than
counterfeiting
Howdy
ring
Doody,
and
though.
a criminal genius who makes
Not as
millions
wood-
of dollars of phony money. To bring this criminal to justice will be difficult and dangerous. Be sure to be with us. We'll rendezvous here at headquarters. Until then,
In the
this is Jet
future,
Jackson,
where you and I
signing
will
off
spend
with
the rest
code
of our
Secret
lives.
Squadron.
You notice they,
Justice through strength
you notice
and
they
courage.
dubbed
Counterfeiting
in
ring
where he said
and a
his
criminal
name, Jet
genius who
Jackson.
makes millions of dollars of phony
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Look
Bring
at
this
it again.
criminal to justice will be difficult and dangerous. Be sure to be with us. We'll rendezvous here at headquarters. Until then, this is Jet Jackson signing off with the code of the
Yep.
Secret Squadron.
Yep.
Justice through strength and
Either he
courage.
did it or he said a swear word.
Out.
Justice through strength and courage.
Bye. Bye forever.
I chose this episode because it was such a perfect example of indoctrinating kids into a certain kind of politics of the time.
See?
Yeah.
Sid Belton. There he is. I thought it was Sid.
Yeah. I mean, the whole thing with even the introduction. They're introducing Jet Jackson as a war hero, a private citizen. It's very libertarian.
Yeah.
And then the whole prison riot thing is a foreign communist propaganda plot. It has nothing to do with prisons or the treatment of prisoners. It was very heavy indoctrination into a certain political attitude.
Was this really for kids?
Yeah,
Like, really?
It was a kids show.
Wow.
Yeah. This was not primetime stuff. This was a kids show.
Wow.
Damn. Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, everyone. Yeah, Miranda says, "Well, that was a morning." Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
I think it was educational. I think it was pretty educational. As dark and cynical as Howdy Doody was, Andy's Gang was so much worse. And and then
Andy's Gang was chaos.
yeah, it was hell. It was literally like a portal into hell.
Did they have?
Kid.
Had they established the standards and practices yet?
No.
That would kind of stop this whole like propaganda from being given to the kids.
That
was
no,
must
not
have been
really.
much later.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, it's a kids show. Let's push this agenda.
The standards and practices that we're familiar with didn't happen until the late '60s, and on into the '70s. And yeah, so the stuff that you guys grew up with, I was barely at the tail end of the free for all that was children's television. By the 1970s, the networks had come down really hard, and because of pressure from activist groups, the children's television, the acts, the ACT, the Action for Children's Television, is what it was called. Gotcha. And that's when you couldn't use guns, you couldn't smoke, you couldn't have real danger, and that's why Scooby-Doo happened.
That makes a lot of sense after watching. If you ever saw that Fred Rogers going to Congress and trying to get money for the public television, where he talked about all the violence and acts of violence on TV.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing what he was referring to.
Yeah. This Jet Jackson, Captain Midnight, Andy's Gang, that's the kind of stuff he was talking about. Yeah. And
if you guys haven't seen it, if anybody hasn't seen that yet, watch where Fred Rogers goes to Congress to get money for public television. It'll change the way you think about like the work that he did.
Yeah, that film in
he
particular
started PBS.
Yeah, you see him talking to a particular congressman whose name I forget, but this was a congressman who was pretty much against everything that Fred Rogers was for. But by the end of Fred Rogers talking to him, the guy said into his microphone, he said, "You have your money." He said literally, "You have your money." It's an amazing bit of film. yeah, people who are not familiar with Fred Rogers at all should become familiar with Fred Rogers. And I think we've talked about Bob Keeshan a number of times. I think Bob Keeshan's name should be just as familiar as Fred Rogers.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
He should.
Kindness and considerate. And,
yeah.
Yeah. Even though the whole ping pong ball thing,
Yeah.
Ping pong ball fiasco.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for joining us, everybody. Storm Rains, thank you for being here for the first time, and thank you so much for your donation. Javier, thank you for your $5 donations. We're always happy to see Javier. I'm so glad to see so many viewers here. We still have 14 people watching.
Wow.
This has been Bad Saturday Morning. We do this every damn Saturday morning. And next week we'll have a free for all where Mike and the captain will find some horrific thing to show.
I'm going to try to compartmentalize my hurt right now, so it doesn't affect the way I choose for next week. But I can't promise that.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm gonna let it influence.
My voice gets higher.
Okay.
You merely adopted the darkness. I was born into it.
Okay, Bane. Whatever.
Yeah. He's the captain.
Yes.
And at 7 p.m. Pacific tonight, I'll be back on this channel with Manos: The Hands of Fate, one of the worst movies ever made. I will be my co-host will be Jackie Naiman, who was one of the stars of the film back in 1966.
Yep.
And we will learn everything there is to know.
Telling stories out of school. She'll be telling all about it.
We'll be learning everything there is to know about Manos. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific will be the secret movie that I host for donors only, and on Tuesday I'll be streaming live again. We'll just have a generic talk show on Tuesday afternoons. Friday mornings, now at 8 a.m. Pacific, I do Sci-Fi Live, where we watch classic science documentaries, including episodes of a series called Secret Life of Machines. It's been great fun. I've done 2 episodes so far, and it's been great fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Mike, Mr. Fox Guy, will be hosting a private movie screening on Monday evening, and then
not this Monday. It'll be the 5th.
Monday? Okay.
Yeah.
And then on Wednesdays and Fridays, he live streams bad movies, and Captain Slinky will be live streaming as he makes handmade junk.
And I also now I've got it set up on my channel where I watch 80s cartoons.
He does play bad 80s cartoons while he watches. There were the Pound Puppies the other day. The Pound
80s cartoons.
The Pound Puppies singing Christmas hymns. It's one of the most horrifying things I've ever seen.
My God.
And yes, next Penguin says the Nova episode was cool. And next Friday I'll show another Nova episode. It'll be about the Voyager spacecraft.
Oh.
And feature. And the episode of Secret Life of Machines will be about the refrigerator, the invention of the modern refrigerator.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Cool. Thank you for being here. See you later tonight. Say goodbye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Goodbye,
guys.